Time is an illusion. It can feel like it's passing so fast sometimes, and it can feel like it's so slow sometimes. It really is an illusion. It's the perspective, the way you look at time that makes time. It's it's really fascinating. I remember when I was 10 years old, I was just always wishing that time would pass quicker. I guess I was enjoying the moment too, but I was like, man, I wish I could grow up faster so I can have a driver's license and drive to wherever I want to and do whatever I want. I guess I am doing it now, but I wish I enjoyed the moments more. No regrets. Actually, no regrets, man. No regrets for my 10-year-old self, I would say. Maybe some things I would do differently, but for the most part, if I changed some things, then I probably wouldn't have what I have today. So, yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. But it's good to know that it's just interesting to know that I would probably look at time differently. But then again, if I looked at time differently, I probably would have made different decisions. And now, when I'm 20 years old, turning 21 this year, I guess I am still young, and I want to enjoy the moment more and not wish that time would pass so fast. I wish I could just stay in this moment. At the same time, I don't want to stay in this moment because I want time to pass too, but you don't want time to pass too fast, and you don't want time to pass too slow either. You just want it to be just nice and just trying to enjoy the moment as much as you can. But I know for a fact 10 years from now, when I'm 30, I'm going to look back and be like, man, those 10 years were fast. Those were a fast 10 years. Because from 20 to 30, I'm probably going to do probably the same things, I guess. Maybe some things different. But I guess a little bit of variety is good. But not too much, I already done the variety thing when I was 10 to 20 years old. Tried a lot of things. But I think 20 to 30 is really about commitment and just sticking to the things that you're already doing and stop changing lanes. Sure, it might be boring, but sometimes boring is good, and sometimes you need a little bit boring, I guess, to be successful. Or you need a little bit boring to live a good life. You need a delayed gratification. You can't always just have variety all the time. You have to have balance. I believe you can do that while doing the same things. You can still have variety. You can still travel once a year, twice a year. There's many ways to do it. It's my way of doing it. You guys have to find your way, my viewers. You have to find your way. It's your life. It's your perspective. It's your mind. It's your thoughts. You gotta ask yourself which life suits me. Me dropping out, I think that was a good decision that I made for myself, for my situation, which is completely different from yours. We're all different. So, yeah, you really have to be self-aware. I always say in my videos, you have to be self-aware and know yourself, because nobody else, I don't think anybody else will know you better than you do. I don't know you better than you do. And I don't think that anyone knows me better than I do, because I live in my head, I have voices speaking in my head every single day. I know what it feels like to be in this body, to be in this mind, to have my soul in this body. I kind of own this soul. I am the soul. So I should know what's right for me, nobody else. And the same goes for you. You should know what is right for you, not other people, because other people, they don't know your situation. Even if it's your parents, sure, they know your situation a little bit, but they don't exactly know what it feels like to be you, only you know that. And only I know what it feels like to be like me. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So what does this have to do with time again? I don't know. I feel like time is it's like a constant, man. It's like another a math equation or something. Like it's just there. You know, we age from 1 years old to 70 years old to 80 years old until we die. And time is just, it stays there, I guess. But we keep moving. And we just call it time. You know, we just count it by years, 2000 what, AD, BC. But time is just time, man. It's just there, man. We just call it time. But I feel like humans are the ones that are aging. The earth is the thing that's moving. The universe is there and it's constantly changing. And we just use time to measure that change, I guess. To measure the changes of the universe, the changes of the people. Time is interesting, man. Time. Even the team I'm competing for, it's called Team Time. It's quite funny. Yeah, that's funny. Team Time, man. Time. Time is an illusion, bro. I wonder who created the concept of time. Must be a smart person, obviously. But yeah, bro. Time is an illusion, man. It's really how you look at it. And come to think of it, time kind of doesn't really make sense sometimes. But I guess, you know, people in the past, they created time. They didn't create time, they just create the word time to describe time. And that's why we call it time now. That's why we have clocks now. 12:30 a.m., 12 p.m. You know, because we've been programmed since young, we don't really think about these things. Like, why is it a.m.? Why is it p.m.? You know, nobody thinks about these stuff because it's generally accepted. You know, a.m. is morning, p.m. is at night, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a day, it's a week, it's a month, it's a year, it's a decade. It's all an illusion if you think about it. Who said it's a month? Oh, everybody says it's a month, so it's a month. It's been a decade. What does that actually mean? It's been 10 years. 10 years. It's like what? How many weeks? How many months? Who created this year thing? Yeah. I spend a lot of my attention caring about time sometimes, but sometimes it's just, I guess we should just leave it there, like time, and not think too much about it. We even use time to like compare ourselves with other people. Like, oh, this person is like 21, 22, or 15 years old and he's a millionaire. Shit. Man, I wish I knew this when I was younger. Time. I wish I knew this when I was older or younger, or when I was a kid, when I was a five-year-old kid. I wish I knew it sooner. It all has to do with time. Yeah, man. Look, time is interesting. Don't really have much to say about it, but I do need to do some more thinking. But yeah, I just want to document this. You know, just talk about time on the 24th of March, 2024. The illusion of time. It's passing, man. It's passing fast. Or it's passing slow, depending on how you look at it. It's really all about perspective, I believe. time is really all about perspective and how you think about it.